Hello, this is Mr. Sewell here, and I'm here with Miss Garcia and Miss Guerra, and we're going to talk a little bit about the services that they provide at Paramount High School. Um, can I ask you guys this first basic question? Who are you guys?
Hi, I am Ms. Guerra. I am one of the school social workers, and this is Ms. Trejo. She is the other school social worker here at Paramount High School.
And what is your role here at PHS as a social worker?
Our role here as school social workers at Paramount High Schools is that we focus on assessing what is getting in the way of students doing good in school. We realize that sometimes things are happening in the home, in the community, and school. So those are all different environments that could be hurting a student's academic success. So for example, maybe you as a student recently have suffered from a loss of a loved one or even several losses. So that's an example of how that's definitely getting in the way of you focusing and concentrating and with your academics. So we really work towards understanding, what are some of those areas so that we can help you again readjust to doing good in school.
Okay, and how can students access your support?
It's very easy. As students, you can access our support services by simply talking to a teacher, or you can also go directly to your school counselor. If you do decide to talk to your teacher, just know that your teacher will communicate the information with your school counselor because we all work as a team. As a team, we need to better understand like what are some of those areas again that are getting in the way of you doing good in school. Now, maybe sometimes when you talk to your school counselor, maybe it's just academic stress. Maybe you just need a schedule change right now, or they need to make some rearrangements in that so that maybe your stress levels can change or be better. But what if you start talking to your school counselor and you start sharing the other things that are happening either at home or your community, again, that are impacting for you to do good? That is when they're going to ask you directly, would you like to talk to a school social worker? And that is some of the ways that you can get connected to us.
So, what services do you provide?
It's very simple. The services that we connect students to in reality is to mental health services. What do I mean by that? You get connected to a therapist. With this therapist, you get to talk with them, him or her, one on one. It's your safe space to talk to someone again about like those losses that I recently mentioned, the example that I use, right? Maybe you suffer from a recent loss, a past loss, and it's just kind of bringing up a lot of emotion for you. And again, you're not able to concentrate in school. We connect you to those resources. But what if there's other things happening? Maybe it's just not therapy. What if you and your family are struggling to have access for food? What if it's already been 3 days or a whole week or weeks that you haven't ate or your family hasn't ate? We also connect you to those resources. The most amazing thing that we offer here at Paramount High School is that we collaborate so close with the Community Schools Initiative because they're super important as part of the team and making sure that you have access to those resources. And with that, I'll let Ms. Esmeralda Garcia explain more about those resources.
Yeah, I'm curious. What is this community schools initiative?
Hi, thank you, Ms. Guerra. So I just want to introduce myself really quickly. My name is Esmeralda Garcia. I am the educational community worker at Paramount High School. I work for the Los Angeles County Office of Education through the Community Schools Initiative. And to answer your question, a community school aims to improve the academic and physical well-being of U.S. students. And we do this by offering an array of like social services that address the needs of the whole child and not just academically. So the idea is that the school becomes the hub of the community. So you can think of it like a one-stop shop. If your family is in need of, for example, the example Ms. Guerra gave, if your family's in need of access to food, then you can come to the school and we're able to offer you those resources to help address that need. And as a result, then your US students are healthy and ready to succeed academically.
How does the community schools initiative support our families?
So the way that we can support you and your family is that we help connect. We're that bridge. So we help connect you to the resources that are available in the community. All of these resources are completely free, but they are dependent on the availability of resources. So that's what my role. Where my role comes in. You come to you can share your needs with either your teacher, your counselor. They'll connect you to me. I will call your families or your parents. I mean to see what those needs are and what resources are available at the moment. And so then I can help by offering those resources. For example, again, if you need access to food, I can support by helping your family apply for CalFresh, the CalFresh program, or I can support by offering maybe resources for food banks to help address that specific need.
Okay, thank you. I mean, these services sound amazing, and all the students need to access them is to talk to a teacher, talk to a counselor, and then they can be referred out and they can take advantage of these resources. That's correct.
That's correct.
Yeah. And
Awesome.
that's why it's really important for you as students to stay in communication with your teachers and your counselors to let them know what's going on at home. So then that way you'll be ready to succeed academically as well once we address those needs.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
This is how you can access the school social work website. It's very simple. You can type in Google the Paramount High School Senior Campus, and it's going to take you to this main page. You go over to the Student Health and Counseling, and then you'll see a tab here that says School Social Workers. You click on that tab, and it'll open a new window. Then you'll come up to this page. This is our Google site. So this is our school social worker Google site in English, and it's also available in Spanish where it says sitio web en español. Now, this website is accessible to you for free. Anyone can access it, not just students that come here. There are resources and emergency numbers and non-emergency numbers available for you to access. Again, this is another way, if you're not ready to talk to someone, you have access to the school social work website.
Now, if you go back to the Paramount High School website, also under Student Health and Counseling, if you go to the Social Emotional Wellness tab, to your right-hand side, you'll see something that says PHS Family Resource Center. So if you click that, it'll take you to a Family Resource Center. Now, if you scroll down a little bit, you'll be able to see the different types of resources that are available to you. But if you were to need more personalized or like one-on-one support, you can go up to the tab where it says Make a Referral. You click that. It'll take you to a Google form where you can request for a one-on-one. It's going to ask you for some information. Once you click that and submit that, I can contact your family and offer you that one-on-one support.